Good morning, students. In this session, we are going to continue the algorithm next part, that is called as repetition. Okay. In repetition, we are going to state it the executing the statements for n number of times, which is previously discussed. So we are executing the same statement for n number of times. Okay, for this repetition we need three conditions. First one is initialization of the variable. Second one is condition, and final thing is increment or decrement of the value. Okay, so initialization means when we are going to take a variable called as x, we are going to initialize the value to 1. This is said to be as initialization of the variable. Okay, and coming to the condition, if I want to print this number for 10 times, then I am going to give a condition called as x is less than or equal to 10. Then print the value of x from 1 to 10 with the condition called as x is less than or equal to 10. And coming to the increment or decrement, if I want to print the letters as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to so on 10, then I am going to use this x plus plus. If I want to decrease the count, I am going to use the decrement operator called as x minus minus. Here x plus plus means which is equal to x plus 1. The value of x is incremented by 1. Okay, x minus minus. Here the value of x will be decremented by 1. Here increasing the value of x by 1. Okay, here decreasing the value of x by 1. This is called as increment and this is called as decrement. Okay, in repetition of the algorithm, we are going to talk about executing of a statement for n number of times in a repeated manner. For that, we have to aware of three conditions. One is initialization, second one is condition, and third one is either increment or decrement. So initialization means we are going to assign a value to a variable, that is called as initialization. So condition means if I want to print this number for 10 times, I am going to write a condition called as x less than or equal to 10. Okay, if I want to write these elements in a specified order, in an incrementing order or decrementing order, then I am going to use this increment called as x plus plus or decrement called as x minus minus. Okay, here x plus plus means increasing of value of x by 1, x minus minus means decreasing the value of x by 1. Okay, this is about the algorithm steps. Okay, now we are going to continue with the what are the properties, what are the different properties of algorithm. Okay, we are going to talk about the features or properties of algorithm. There are mainly 5 features for algorithm. First one is called as finiteness. Here in finiteness, we are going to define the number of steps that are going to present in an algorithm will be a countable. We are going to produce a finite number of steps because algorithm is a step-by-step processor, right? For that purpose, we need some countable number of steps because algorithm is the simplest and short form of the instructions for the program. So we need a finite, means here finite means countable. We can count the number of steps we need. Okay, next, second property is called as definiteness. Second property is called as definiteness. Definiteness means there will be no confusion or no complexity of writing of the algorithm. That will be stated as unambiguous. The meaning of unambiguous is no complexity. No complexity. Here we are going to state this as a definiteness. Definiteness means we are providing the algorithm in a unambiguous manner. Means without any complexity we are writing the steps of algorithm. And coming to the third property, it is called as effectiveness. Effectiveness. So we are all know about the effectiveness. Easy conversion. Easy conversion of these steps into program. These steps into program. That is called as effectiveness. So whatever the steps we are writing in the algorithm, it is easy to convert these steps into the direct programming code. That is called as here effectiveness of the algorithm. And fourth property is generality. Fourth property is called as generality. Here we are solving the problem for all types of inputs. We can solve the problem for all types of inputs. We can give any type of input for the problem and we can get good output for the problem. So user can choose any type of the output. Okay, that is stated as generality. And coming to the fifth property called as input and output. Input and output. Here user may give more than one input, and get more than one output. Okay, input output property is nothing but a user can give more than one input for the same problem and he may get more than one output for the same problem. That is stated as here input and output property. Okay, all these comes under to the properties of the algorithm. So we are having 5 properties of the algorithm. What are they? First one is called as finiteness, second one is called as definiteness, third one is called as effectiveness, and fourth one is generality, and fifth one is input and output. In finiteness, we are going to talk about how many number of steps will be there. While writing the algorithm, we are having some steps like step 1 start, step 2 read the values of a and b, step 3 is equal to a plus b, like that. So we are having some countable part number of steps that will be assigned as here finiteness. Coming to the second property called as definiteness. Definiteness means we are writing all these steps in a very easy manner. Okay, which is understandable by everyone. That is called as unambiguous. That will be stated as here definiteness. And next, coming to third property called as effectiveness. Effectiveness means we can easily convert the given steps of algorithm into directly a program. That is said to be as the effectiveness of the algorithm. And next, coming to generality. Generality means we can solve the problem for more than one input. Okay, we can give any type of the input for the problem and we can get the output there. Different inputs will be accepted. That is called as generality. And coming to the input and output, we can give more than one input and we can get more than one output. So all these are stated as the different properties of the algorithm. Okay, thank you.